everyone, Talon back here, and today I want to take a look at a kind of a brand new game that came out in America, at least right now, but it's been out in Japan for quite a while and very popular on browsers for quite a while actually, and that is Kingdom Hearts Unchained X, or X Unchained, however you want to call it. But this is technically the first Kingdom Hearts game in the storyline for all of the Kingdom Hearts. So this is before Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, all that stuff, okay? So this kind of tells the story, and you really don't have to play it to get this full story, but there are nods to this game in the other games. So if you're a real purist and everything, you really want to know about it, this technically is, I guess, supposed to help you fill in the little bits of blanks about more of the past of the games, okay? So it is a turn-based kind of fighter game. If you want to make a real reference to it, it's going to be something similar to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan, which I do a lot of videos on right now. Everything from summoning medals to not how the combat works, but in a way it does. And then if you want to put money down on it, you can. You don't have to use any real world money, but I'm going to assume that it's probably better if you do, but I'm not 100% sure yet. It has been out in Japan for a while, so one thing I am a little skeptical about is the summoning rate for the medals worse on this English version than it is in the Japanese version. If you guys have seen my Dokkan videos, I've shown you and others have shown you time and time again the Japanese version has a better summoning rate than the global version, okay? So if you tap on my little character up here, I'm only level 4 right now. I've only put about an hour into the game. But this is my overall character, you know, a little cartoonish-like style. These are my medals here, my name, and then just some kind of random records and stuff, but that's about it, okay? Down at the bottom, we've got quests, equipment, avatar, board, shop, and presents, okay? So let's go into the quest for a bit. Let's take a look here, okay? Alright, so we've got story, special, and then we've got 2 events down here, which I can't undo because, well, I'm not that high of a level yet. So, this has a nod to Dream Drop Distance here. I'm not really sure what it is, but, you know, you can tell by the little pets there and everything. And this is going to be very similar to the tournament that you could do in the original Kingdom Hearts games. So I'm assuming some really good prizes. Okay, so if you go into the special here, this has a lot of events actually, and they are either on the weekends or on the weekdays. So once again, very similar to Dokkan. So everything from Evolved Medals to Mithril Madness and money and all that kind of stuff. And you even get down into some of these here where you can get some better Keyblades and everything. So I cannot delve into those because it's on certain days, but that is actually pretty cool. Unfortunately, it seems you can unlock them all. I'm not sure how though. Oh, you gotta buy them all. Okay, well, we're not gonna do that. So, I don't feel like spending the money. So, let's go into the story. I'm gonna show you guys a story mission, okay? So, I'm actually on a raid boss currently, but I'm actually gonna back it up to the one before and try to do this. You have objectives that give you extra bonuses and stuff. This is telling you what you need to beat, and this is how much AP it's gonna take up since your total's up here. And let's go into it. Once again, the target that you have to defeat, your coins, and your current Keyblade, and you can confirm that, okay? Oh, one thing I do want to mention, just like in Dokkan Battle, you have a kind of tree system where certain medals will beat other medals depending on the type they are, okay? So, you have attack, speed, and magic, okay? Attack is the red, speed is the kind of greenish yellow color, and blue is the magic, okay? And then you can pick a friend here. The game hasn't really been out yet, so I'll pick one of these Rikus here, okay? In the Japanese version, there are a lot of people with higher medals and better characters. I don't know if they are available in this game yet, for the global version at least. So, or just enough people haven't really played, so we'll have to kind of keep an eye on that. So, you can run around, and if you run into a Heartless, you gotta fight them. Try to pick up some stuff on the ground. They'll be indicated by some sparkles, and it kind of makes it all this shiny color. Okay, so there are 3 characters here that we need to beat. So there are 2 ways to attack. You can either tap or slice. If you tap, you'll do more damage to them. If you slice, you'll hit everybody, but you do a little less damage, okay? If you then hold down this, you can then swipe them out if you want to use, but that uses up your special up here, okay? So you gotta be careful with that. If you're able to beat them pretty fast, you'll actually gain most of your special back. So I'll show you here. So if I want to do a slice out like this, Notice that it is attack to attack with Goofy here, so I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to do a normal slice. But I do have magic here, so I'm actually going to drag this person out. And I'll hit them with a fireball, and bam, I get a 1-turn triumph. Okay, and notice my special went back up pretty significantly, so that's pretty good. So let's continue on here. Okay, so these are the shiny parts I was talking about, that we can collect some items. We can either open up chests here, and I'll collect these, and I'm going to run into another bad guy. So let's fight these guys off. So I'll do a swipe here. Both of them are attack. Should be able to beat them pretty easily like this, but just to be safe, I'm going to use Riku here. And depends what happens. So I summon a friend, and oh, bam, lightning strikes and everything. But see, it only attacked one, and now I'm going to get hurt by the enemy. So I did not get that 1-turn triumph, which is probably means I did not complete every single objective for this current level. So let's go this way. We'll run into this guy. And probably what I should have done is read what Riku's ability was, but overall I'm fine. So we defeated both of them, 1-turn triumph, get a bunch of experience and everything. And we'll collect all these shiny bits so that we have all these items, and we'll go in here. Alright, so all 3 of these guys are attacked, so I'm going to drag Mickey out here. Do a strike to them, kill 2 of them. We'll use the rest of these to beat this guy, and boom, there we go. And just like that, we are done with the level. So pretty good, actually. I don't mind the combat. It's kind of like a nod to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and then your typical turn-based type of game. So yeah, I didn't defeat all the enemies on 1 turn, unfortunately. But I don't mind. So we'll do that. You earned a title, item friend apparently. I don't really know what the titles do, but you know, all fun and games. And once again, it tells me about the raid, which I've already seen this bit, but oh, the raid boss escaped? Aw, are you serious? Well, okay, apparently those raid bosses escaped now. Well, learn from my mistakes, guys. Don't listen to me. So, all right. So since the raid boss is gone, I can't really show it. So I'm just gonna go into the menu here, and I'm gonna go to Equipment, Avatar Board, and the Metal Shop to finish off this video. So first, let's go into the equipment. You can swap your metals as usual. You can level up your Keyblade if you want to. I don't have the items currently though, so I can't do that. You are unable to lock more of these metal slots, but I have not figured it out because it says unlock +4, and I'm sitting here going, well, my Keyblade's past that, I think, but I'm not really sure what it means, so I'll have to find a way out how that works. If you guys know, please let me know down in the comments below. And then if you click on the metal, you can actually level it up if you want to, make its attack better, or you can evolve it, which is pretty cool. So just like in Dokkan, you can take kind of weaker characters and make them stronger if you want to, okay? I do not currently have the Fairy Godmother, so yeah, unfortunately I can't do anything about that. So, but that's kind of a cool way to up your characters a bit, you know, up the metals, you know, take a somewhat useless metal, make it more powerful, so that's always nice. So now let's go into the avatar board. So you'll get these things called avatar coins, and then you can go onto the board here, and you can up the stats of your character, which I think is actually really cool. So like, unfortunately, I don't know what this cost to Keyblade capacity is, unless that has to deal with getting more medals, which apparently on this I've only done 3. But you can up your AP, which allows you to play the game. If your AP runs out, you've got to wait, or you know, use gems or something to allow you to keep playing. This increased my HP overall, which is really cool. And then I got some accessories. So let's actually go into my second one that I unlocked, and I'm going to go on here. I'm going to find this cost again, and if this works, then maybe I can finally put in another medal. So let's unlock it. Keyblade cost capacity increased by 1. Okay. So I'm assuming probably nothing happened that I wanted it to, but let's go back into our equipment. Yeah, see, it still says +4, so I'm not really sure what's going on. So unfortunately, we can't do much about that. All right, so then finally, let's go into the shop. So a lot like Dokkan, you have to spend gems or jewels or whatever you want to call them to get more character medals, okay? This one is 300 jewels, you get 1 medal. And if you spend 3,000, you get 10 medals, okay? Just like in Dokkan, you spent 5 stones, you got 1 character. If you spent 50 stones, you got 10 characters, okay? I don't know what the pull rate is, really. I haven't done it yet because I kind of want to save and see what I can get. In the Japanese version, though, you are seeing a lot more medals, especially members of Organization 13, all of Sora's forms from Dream Drop Distance and Kingdom Hearts 2. So, not really sure what to make of it. So, hopefully it's not too bad on this English version, but we'll have to see. If you want to increase your storage, you can and all that, but that's kind of up to you. So, let's return back to the homepage. So overall, I have actually been having some fun with this game. Will it keep me for the long run? I don't really know. I'll have to keep playing it, kind of let you guys know. I do plan to do a kind of review of it personally myself. This has kind of just been kind of my first impressions and kind of an overview of it, kind of learn the game. So if you guys have any questions though, let me know down in the comments below. If you want to play the game, give it a try. Hard to say if it's going to last, but I think, you know, it's got some potential. It really does have some potential. We'll hopefully they don't make the same mistakes that Dokkan has made in some of their areas. I'm looking at U-summon rate, so... Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one.